Hey, what's up, guys? We're not live. We're recorded right here on YouTube. If you guys are just coming on to our YouTube channel today, if you haven't looked at all the videos all around, I think this one makes 31 on the channel. Hey, what's up, guys? Great to have you along for the ride. It is Wednesday, July 9th. We're currently sitting at 7:07 a.m. out there. I've been watching some of your videos out there, guys, and gals doing these awesome C10 trucks in your garage, your one car, two car garage, all that. How cool is that? I know there are probably some folks out there getting ready to, start doing a SEMA build, or I almost said SEMA Live. Sorry about that. SEMA build, or you might be already involved in doing a SEMA build because SEMA's coming up in early December. So anyways, guys, I think first time that I went to SEMA was 2016 with that other company in California. Let's see, and then 27 I took a break from SEMA, and then 2018 was the first year we went as a Hot Rod magazine. And then we went 2019. I met Joe Coddington in 2019 out there, which is, if you guys don't know, remember Boyd Coddington? Joe Coddington is, the second wife of Boyd, which she is a sweetheart, guys. She is very, very, awesome. And matter of fact, I have Joe right here in the phone, so she is awesome. I think she's doing something else out there in California, opening something. I'll find out, and then I'll let you guys know on the next video. But anyways, before I jump into everything, I want to say a big shout out to Connor's Car Show right back there. You see that blue license plate on the brick wall back there. They are the number one title sponsors of this awesome magazine. Pardon me, that podcast. And today's video is brought to you guys by Connor's. We had our 2025 Connors for this year. It marked the 11th annual Connors Car Show. It's held over in the same spot every year, which is an awesome venue, I think. And it's over in Keller at the Keller Town Hall, and that place right off Bear Creek Parkway. It is an awesome venue. I think I talked to Ty, kind of after, the show, put him aside. And I'm like, hey, just wondering, how many, cars and trucks, attendees do you think registered, And I think he said like between five and 600. I think normally it can hold, I think, up to 700, maybe cars and trucks, I'm thinking. But anyways, that is awesome. Big kudos and thanks to, Ty and the whole crew over there. They took, and this year was, the first year they gave C10 America a spot over at the car show over on the side between where that Kroger is, between all the shops. I guess it's kind of on the end of that new hotel they built right there on Bear Creek Parkway. And I think the first left you make on Bear Creek Parkway after the, hotel over there. So that is, awesome. So big shout out to them over there. You got Ty Jetman, you got Lydia Jetman over there, you got Braden, Elizabeth, you got Darren, yes, Rudy. I did not forget you, Rudy. And then all the many volunteers that come together each and every year. That is awesome. Hold on. Had a little hangnail there on my nail. So, anyways, guys, hope you're having an awesome Wednesday. If you're not a member over in our Facebook group, I want to invite you guys, all you, C10 loving, passion loving, C10 guys and gals, boys and girls, head over to www.c10america.com. Get signed up for the magazine for only $10 over at the website. But however, if you go to the Facebook page and you guys become a member over on, Facebook in the group, then all you do, just type in member 5. Once you guys become a member of the group over on Facebook, that's our way to grow it. Once you guys become a member, we'll sign you guys up for only $5. How cool is that? So you sign up for a 1 year, trial for the magazine, and we're not gonna rebill you. We're not gonna charge you again. When it runs out, then you guys either sign back up or you don't. That's it. We're not gonna take and hold on to your card like most people do. That pisses me off, to no end. And I know Miss Terry don't like it. My dad don't like it. So we're not gonna do that. But we made this YouTube channel because we're gonna be going out to other awesome shops and garages and talking to guys and gals. Matter of fact, our friend Sean Fund, that he was the guy with the team over at Speed Tech when he was over at Speed Tech. Him and the crew over there, they lowered our 1990 square body Suburban. Anyways, him along with his buddy Bo Thompson, they build the baddest choppers and bikes and shovel heads and all that around here in Texas. And their company is called King Speed and Custom. King Speed and Custom. And they just opened a new shop, I think, right down not too far from here. It's so new that I forgot exactly where it's at, but it's not too far from here, guys. I will be sure I get that, the info, the address, and all that. So if you guys out there, you're looking for a badass bike, badass chopper, or bagger, these guys can pretty much build it for you, or help you build it. That is awesome. So anyways, big shout out to them because they just got their building, and I just, matter of fact, yesterday got off the phone with Sean, and he wanted to know if we still do, that podcast back there. I don't know. You got to tell me, does that look like I still do, the podcast? Right back here. Just say it. Just say it. Anyways, guys, when I started doing the podcast, well, I was doing the podcast a long time ago, but I did not know that. I was getting interviews for, the Hot Rod magazine, and I was using this little bad boy right here. I would plug an adapter in here that would give me 4 more plugs, 4 channels. So I'd plug in here, then I could plug in 4, of these mics, in, that recorder. So then I would hit record on here and do the recording from there. This is, my backup. Normally, when I would go out there on location and do a podcast, I would use, this bad boy right here. These, they come in handy. The only thing is, I was back in the day when I first started doing it, I was using the cheapy mics from over at Amazon. And guys, I guess you really get what you pay for, because I thought I was getting a deal like paying $4.99 or something for the mics. Well, they sounded like $4.99, and and then I would get 2 of them, one for me and one for the person I'm conducting the interview with, and I would spend more time than not over on that computer trying to fix the audio problems that occurred by using that cheap mic. Anyways, I'm not gonna pretty much use those cheap lapel mics over at Amazon. They have some real better mics I'll use, but those over there I will not use, and all that stuff. So anyways, guys, it is Wacky Wednesday. We have every day is a theme day over in the group. Monday is Marvelous Monday. Tuesday is 2 for Tuesday. Wednesday, today, is Wacky Wednesday. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Friday is Fabulous Friday. Saturday is Show Me Saturday. Sunday is Fun Day Sunday. So we have every day covered. And then that new partnership that we started going into with the other t-shirt manufacturer online. Well, they are gonna put out some awesome t-shirts for us, and all we have to do is upload our designs, and it'll go on the shirts and whatnot. So that'd be awesome. So we'll put them up there. I'm still looking at how to implement the t-shirts here on the site. See if I can do that through the site over there. Of course, you guys, you're watching C10 America Mornings, episode number 12. So it's C10 America Mornings, episode 12. And we'll put that in the description right down there for you. So anyways, guys, we're kind of stoked about just working on issue 6. We just started working on issue 6. We're working on the third page. We're working on the 4th page. I'm sorry, the 4th page of issue number 6. So if you guys aren't signed up, go get signed up. But you can also, let me show you these here. We put an awesome sticker pack together, guys, and I know you guys need these for the shop, the microwave, the refrigerator, the car lift, the hoist, or the back door, the back window of the shop, maybe even that loud annoying air compressor over in the back, halfway across the shop, that it scares the heebie-jeebies out of you every time it turns on. You're trying to grind, cut, weld, whatever in the shop, and then that little sticker comes on. You need to put some decals on it. And I know all you guys get parts and products from Summit Racing, or from LMC, or from Vintage Air, or Cold Air Products, or Dakota Digital, all that. And they like to send you decals about their product, and that's advertisement for them. So if they make up some decals and you buy their product, they'll send you a decal thinking that you love their product, you loved it enough to buy, to purchase. You're gonna take the decal and you're gonna put it on something where other people can see that, because you're proud of that part. So anyway, we're proud of our magazine and our group over on Facebook. So we made some decals. These are the original decals. You see on my head, it's right here, a decal. These pardon me, these are the original decals that started everything right here. So we put a 4-pack together. You can get your 4-pack over at the website www.c10americamagazine.com. Head over to www.c10americamagazine.com. Pardon me. You get a 4-pack for only $10. But check this out. Just because you go there and get a 4-pack, we're going to throw another decal right in the mix. So it went from a 4-pack, boom, to a 5-pack. And then back probably about 2018, me and Dad started our Hot Rod magazine that we retired to focus on, none other than, C10 America. Anyways, we made some decals for, that magazine to promote that, just like we always do for promoting, whatever, what have you. But these will never be printed. There's something in the eye here. These will never be printed ever again. Once they are gone, they are, gone. So we have a limited supply on these. So we're taking these right here and we're throwing them in, the mix. So it was a 4-pack, then it became a 5-pack. Now it is a 6-pack decals. So you can get a 6-pack, a 4-pack with 2 free decals for only $10 over at the website www.c10americamagazine.com. shoutout.com. Anyways, guys, over on, the website, or over on the group page, guys, I talk about this right here. It's a Kingma video vlog screen, and it hooks on to the back of your phone. So if you're like I was early on doing lives and all that, I would like to see myself on this screen when I'm doing a live. So it's easier to talk to somebody when you have tons and tons of folks out there watching you guys, right? And I see, don't worry, I'm not knocking you guys. I love your videos out there, your reels, your TikTok shorts, all that. That is so cool. The only thing is everything in the background is reversed. Now, on this one software that I'm using to video this, I'm looking into the camera, and right now everything is reversed. But when I go to stop it, I'm not recording, I go to view it, is gonna view in real time. So anyways, these are awesome. I think last year they're $149 to $159, but I gotta say a big shout out to our buddy Scott Stout right down there in Snyder. He took and he got us one of these right here, so we can check it out and we can use it. And last week it came right here, so it is freaking awesome. I used it one time, I'll use it again. Anyways, this bad boy is the screen, and say the back of your phone. I have that adapter on the tripod, but it sticks to the back of the phone. So here's the front of the phone, or here's the front of the phone, and the back of the phone. Let me get this right, guys. The back of the phone right here. So everything you guys shoot from the back of the phone is gonna be readable and legible. If you use the front facing camera, of course everything's gonna be unreadable. But use the back. If you use the back, you'll see you can't see yourself, but you get the Kingma video vlog monitor screen. I think now you can get them for about $50, $65, something like that. And you can also put the screen on, the back. So everything, once you plug this into your phone, it has two little connections right there. And I was right, guys. I said over in the Facebook group when I was talking about this, it either comes with two cords or one cord you can use for both. Well, my first thought was right. It comes with two cords. This cord you're gonna plug directly into the phone, and then it's gonna go into your camera phone. This is your charging cable with the USB on it. So you want to make sure that thing has a full charge. And when it comes to you, it does have a full charge. I didn't know that. I thought I would have to open it, and charge it, guys. So anyways, it comes with the charging cable and the cable that plugs into the monitor. That is awesome. So big shout out to Scott Stout. We love you, brother. thanks for, supporting, the group, believing in the group, and, just having that, awesome C10 passion, out there. So, anyways, guys, before I get off here, I want to share 4 t-shirt logos that, I did and printed out. We'll have, many, many, many more over on, the t-shirt side. After I get all that set up, then I will put a link. Maybe I'll put a link right here in the description, and then I'll put a link over in, the group too. So, anyways, I love this one. Fueled by Faith and WD-40. Fueled by Faith and WD-40. That is awesome. Then everybody in our group, we got probably about 4.5 thousand or more people that really loved this one. Raised right, slammed low. We have a little C10 America logo down there. It's not our official logo, but it's a C10 America logo, down there. This one I like. Chrome don't shine without, the light right here. So all these will be available on t-shirts, guys. Here's a Christmas one for y'all. Jiminy Christmas, folks. That's one awesome C10 right here. That's awesome. All these, however, will be on, the t-shirts. We have that new vendor over there for shirts and all that. And then, remember I told you guys I was looking for a new vendor for, stickers and all that, because I think we have probably enough stickers, to hold us out to, the end of the year. But I wanted to set up another vendor just in case, and we're gonna need more decals and all that. And plus, all the decals, we had a stack of 20 of them already in the envelope, ready to be mailed out. We have like 5 left. 5 left. So that's awesome. So that's like 15 we sent out, already gone. So I had to get in, make some more, envelopes and, all that. So that is, so cool. And then I'll be talking about, the new sticker vendor coming up after, me and him work out, the deal, and stuff like that. So, but let's see. If you're a member over in, the group, and we're putting you in the magazine, we offer these to you guys and gals over there because we're in the online magazine, and, we know some people, they want something physical to say, hey, look, I was in a magazine. These right here are metal, we call them little metal feature prints, and we just take, and when we feature you guys in our magazine, we make one of these, we save it in, your folder, and just hold it on the computer. Maybe right now you don't want one, but maybe in the future, you guys might come back and say, well, hey, remember, you featured my truck. I want to get that metal feature right now. Maybe you're low on, money, or, maybe, something came up, but you definitely want one. You just, the time to get it right now isn't, in the plans. So we only, if you're a member, we put you in the magazine, If you're not a member, we don't put you in the magazine. You need to become a member to go in our magazine. No buts about it, nothing. That's how we roll. That's how it is. If you're not a member, we won't even put you in the magazine. And now, however, you could be an non-member and check out the group, be a non-member and be a C10 passion loving guy or gal, and not be a member and enjoy our group. That's fine. Our group is public, so anybody can come in there and check it out. But if you're not a member, you're not gonna get the discounts as members get. So like our new t-shirts, that I said coming out, member price will be $25 on the t-shirt. Okay, we might do a pre-sale maybe coming out, but that's only for members. And then the discount, $25 when it goes up to regular price, be $25 for members. And then non-members will be $30. So non-members, $30 for that same exact t-shirt, but just by being a member, you save, a little money right there. But member or non-member, if you're a non-member, you can get one of these metal prints. If you're either a member, if you're either a member or non-member, you can get 11 by 14 print of your truck, and all you need, we can work up your photo. So all you need to do is send your photo to us at Texas Rich at C10 America Magazine.com. That's Texas Rich at C10 America Magazine.com. And then we do an awesome metal print for you guys. We do, this size is 11 by 14. We do 16 by 20, and then we go up to 20 by 30. So the 20 by 30 non-member price is $250. 16 by 20 non-member price is $195. This 11 by 14 member price is $125. And so the 20 by 30 member price is $225. You save $50. 16 by 20 member price is $185. And then member price on the 11 by 14, the small one, is only 99 bucks. So that is awesome. So that right there tells you guys and gals out there to become members of the group up there. And then I'll try and hook up the t-shirts like most guys and gals have in their YouTube. I'll try and do that. And then real quick before I get off here, guys, give me some feedback. Give me a comment right down below, guys. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I have the time to do it, but I'm thinking about it. What do you think if we were to maybe do another page for like maybe a C10 America buy and sell? Because we have so many people in our group that they want to sell either their truck or something like that, and it would not be parts, it would not be products, nothing else but only C10 trucks and square bodies. So if you guys have an idea on that, we want to hear about it. Comment right down below. There's a little bell down there too. Hit that bell, you get notified whenever we put a new video up. So like I said, I believe this is episode number 12 of C10 America Mornings, guys. So anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. I need to do some work, and then at 9 o'clock I'll be over in the group, C10 America, baby, over on Facebook. So I want to thank all you guys and gals out here for watching our videos. And don't worry, I'm not gonna be sitting here in this studio all the time for all the videos. We're gonna be going to other shops, and like Sean Fund and Bo Thompson, Sean called the other day and said, "Hey, I got a new shop, all that. I want you to come down. I'll park the C10 in the back. I want you to do a audio podcast with us and set up your streaming cam and set up your YouTube, cam and all that, and bring, the mics and, all that down there." So that would be, totally, awesome. So anyways, if you guys want to help out the channel, we have a little tip jar right down there. We have not reached, the area or the height yet to have YouTube monetize, our channel yet. So we throw a little YouTube or a little donation link in the YouTube channel right down below, like a little link on there. So if you like any of our videos, you share, the passion, you want to help us grow, if you can throw a quarter in the tip jar right down there. Or you know what, if you can't, don't even sweat it, don't even worry about it. Just tune in every day, because you never know what video we're putting up. So tune in every day and just support us by showing up and watching the videos, and tell your friends all about the brand and all that. And I said back in the day that it is the next big thing, guys. And our group over on Facebook, we turned 68,000 members on the 4th, 2025. So that is pretty awesome. I think we're doing something good up there. So if you guys want to help out, you can do that with the tip jar, or you can just support us by watching us, by telling your friends, all that. Maybe if you know an awesome shop out by you, let us know. If we're, kind of in the, in the area and we're going to be headed that direction, and, we can get there, then we'll get there, all that stuff. So just let us know. We love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Stay blessed and keep it classic, people. We love you. Take care.